Alright guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to paraphrase your content with ChatGPT so that it can be 100% plagiarism free. You can see I paraphrase a content I copied from Wikipedia because I came here and I copied a content, I used some prompting, and I got this as the result, which is 0% plagiarism free. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 10 prompts you can use to get this result. But first of all, I want us to understand what paraphrasing really mean. The word paraphrasing is very simple. We can search and Google what is paraphrasing and see the answer we get. Now, if you read very well from this, express the meaning something written or spoken using different words, especially to achieve greater clarity. So you can either quote or paraphrase literary text, but what we paraphrase are text, but that is not the question here. The question now is different words and greater clarity. So that is the essence of paraphrasing. It's not to put bigger languages or any other stuff, but for clarity purpose and using different word. And some people have asked the question, should I paraphrase using Quillbot? Is it 100% plagiarism free? So we're going to be doing the test in this place. We're going to be prompting ChatGPT and prompting Quillbot. You can see from here I'm using the Quilbot Premium. If you want to get that, watch my video on how to get Quillbot Premium so that you can use it. But at the end of this video, I bet you won't want to use Quillbot and you want to use ChatGPT. So stay focused and stay concentrated while we do the practical test when it comes to checking this plagiarism. So what we are going to do now is go straight to this website called Wikipedia. We're going to copy this test here. So I'm going to copy this now. So when we copy this, the next thing we want to do is come straight to this place and paste it. Then since I have a lot of options, I can expand here. Some people use fluency, depend, but I want to use creative and see. Now I've increased the synonyms to the end of it. Then let's get this answer. So from here, you can see there's still this reference tag, which means you can decide to clear them one after the other. One beautiful thing about this is if you don't like the intro, you can click on it and it's going to suggest other intro for you. So you can come here and this 5 February is going to tell you the 5th of February. You can decide to change them one after the other depending on what you want. Maybe this is not applicable to smartphone, but it's applicable to laptop. So hotel business, you can decide to pick any of these, but ensure it goes what you want. So now we've paraphrased this. We're going to copy this stuff. Then we're going to go straight to this plagiarism and check it and see what it is. So let's just go one step backward here. This site called duplichecker because it's totally free, but with some limited tests because you can use 1,000 words limit per search. So I believe what is a word? You know what's a character and a word? Cristiano Ronaldo are 2 words, but if you want to count the character, it means you are going to count CROIST. Those become the characters. But here we have the power to use at least 1,000 words. So now we've pasted that. We want to check. Let's paste this now. Control All, and I'm going to paste what we copied. So this is what we copied. Paraphrase content. Let's check for the plagiarism and see if it gives us what we want. So now I'm not a robot. We're going to pick that. Then we're going to check for plagiarism, and depends on the strength of the network, and we'll have the desired answer we want. So in no time soon, we should have at least a good result. Then we're going to go straight to ChatGPT again and paraphrase and see how we can achieve 0% plagiarism free. Because I believe those guys who do Amazon KDP, one thing they get blocked by their book is getting content that are freely available on the web, and Wikipedia is one place that people get content, but you can still paraphrase and get all this content as yours. All right, this is not going to take much time, and we should have good result very soon coming up. All right, see, I'm having a poor network, so what we're going to do is I'm going to close duplichecker totally. Let's just exit this page and go straight to duplichecker again. So let's open this website all from scratch. So when it comes up, we're going to do the same process and see the result we get from paraphrasing using this website called Quillbot. All these sites have been amazing for a very long time. So after the test, you can read from the screen, though it's a bit darker. You can see this is 100 from Quillbot. Is 0% plagiarism free and 100% unique. So it's in Quillbot to do magic to this. But one thing I've noticed is it copied both this reference test, and with this reference test is something we should check for. But if we want to scale this, this is beautiful enough. But you can't just copy this stuff like this, the way I think, and just use an Amazon KDP. They are going to detect it. Yes. So now you might think that does not work. Another thing we are going to do now is we're going to copy this test just like this. But why I don't like that paraphrasing website, which is duplichecker, is because it takes time. It has a lot of advert there, wasting more of your time. I prefer this, but I think one don't have option when it comes to this. I'm trying to close this ad, and what I want to do is taking me to another different place entirely. So let's just patiently wait, because knowing this will save you a lot of stress, so that you don't fall a victim of a terminated account on Amazon KDP, or depending on where you are using the content you paraphrased. All right. So now this is a proof that duplichecker really works fine. I just copied the content from Wikipedia directly from here, and I pasted it here, and this is what we got. It told me the source where this information was gotten, the similarity between the test and other stuffs. That is why I have this. You know, we paraphrased this test. This is the paraphrased content, and we copied it, and we got 0% plagiarism. But what we are focusing on is the 10 prompts we can use to paraphrase on ChatGPT. So the first thing we want to do is to copy the same test. Then we are going straight to ChatGPT to try this. We'll be patient enough, because duplichecker can be frustrating sometimes. So we're going to come here and paste this like this. So let's just come straight to a fresh stuff and say chat.openai.com. So now we're going to use the first prompt here, which say we're going to just go straight and say paraphrase, which doesn't take time. So this website is going to open ChatGPT. Depending on the strength of your network, sometimes this can be a bit slow. So now when you come here, after copying the content, all you have to do is say paraphrase this. Depending on where you put it, you can say paraphrase this. That's the first word I think people use, and they just use that. So we're going to say paraphrase this and see the result we get when this is being paraphrased. So you can see from here, this has been paraphrased, and what we want to do, born on this, in this, they spent his childhood, and that's what we have. Was born on this place, and we're going to copy this content, and we'll try finally with the plagiarism check on this and see what we get. If the simple word is enough to paraphrase a content and is totally free, you can see from here what we said is paraphrase this. That is what we just used. So we're going to come to plagiarism check here, this place, and we're going to put the content and see what we have. So the best thing we're going to do now is we're going to go back to start new search instead, and let's see if we will use the functions given. So let's paste our test here. Remember, you have a limit of just 1,000 tests, so be careful with this 1,000 words, which I said from the beginning. So I'm going to wait for this to appear, then we're going to check for plagiarism. So we have to check every time we do this that we are human. So let's just patiently wait for this. So the reason I'm making this tutorial is I'm going to give you 10 prompts, the template you can use, and what you're going to do is patiently stay, try the 10 prompting on test, and see which one best suits you, so that you can use that anytime, any day. I've prepared it on this document. It's all written in this document immediately. So let's just patiently wait most time on this, and it's going to open soon. All right, we're going to wait. So you can see we have I'm not a robot. We're going to click on it, and we move to checking this very, very fast. So now we finally got our result, and if you check the screen now, you can see the content we copied from ChatGPT when we told it to paraphrase. You can see this is what we say paraphrase this, and we got this answer 0% plagiarism free. Trying to close it, because the reason why we are seeing all this pop out ad is because we are using the free version. You just saw what I showed you just now. It was 0% plagiarism. So there was no plagiarism found when we use this first stuff called paraphrase this. But we'll not be going to plagiarism checker, which is duplichecker, because of the stress of passing through their advert all time and all day. So now we'll be focusing on why we are really here. So the first thing now is this first prompt here is called Paraphrase This. So it's very simple, and what makes this beautiful is it takes away all the references and give you a pure a smooth ride. So you don't have to start removing this like the way we use this and start clearing this off. That is one beautiful thing about. But this is not really secure to use this. That's why I advise we use more better options when it comes to this. So now I will now open the template I talked about. Let me just drag it closer to this. The first one here we used was called Paraphrase This. That is why I titled this Prompt for Paraphrasing Like a Pro using chat.openai.com, which is called the ChatGPT we know. So that's why I use the first prompt called Paraphrase This. Then the second prompt we want to use is Paraphrase This and make it longer. That is when you want to expand. That is what makes it beautiful. You know, here we have something called expand. So we want to try that with ChatGPT as well. So we're going to put it on this test and edit this stuff as well. So let's edit this and put that same stuff we copied and say paraphrase this and expand. You can say make it longer to 1,000 words or depending. So I'm going to save that. If you have an unlimited test, it start writing for you and trying to make it longer than the previous answer. You know, the previous answer we had was this. So let this be done. If this is done, then I can show you what I'm talking about. You can see we're having a longer result than the previous one. That is making your content longer, and this is one crazy idea I think we should have when it comes to paraphrasing using this stuff. You can see it keep on writing, starting with Cristiano Ronaldo, this hailed as one of the greatest footballer in the history of the sport, enter into the world in February 5th, 1989, and I believe we're done paraphrasing. The first content we have was this answer. You can see how short it is, and the other prompting we used was paraphrase this and make it longer, and we specified the length of our word, and you see we can see this. Now you can do checkout. Maybe later you can check if it's up to 500 words and see. But okay, let's even check if that what we said was right. So let's just copy this here, and we're going to come straight to this place. I'm going to paste this inside here and see how many words we have. This is close to the 500 words we asked for, and that makes it beautiful. So now we've used that, we're going to use the next prompt in here that says paraphrase the first word, change every word using different synonyms. And I think this is even the third option that is very, very pretty to use. So that's what we're going to try now. And they are just 10 in number, but after now we're going to the advanced paraphrasing so that you'll be free from plagiarism. So we're going to hit on save and submit, and let's see, because we didn't specify to make it longer, remember. So we're having this, and we're saying Cristiano Ronaldo this enter the world in this and this. The primary city of the Portuguese island of this is upbringing took place in the neighboring stuff, and is keep on writing. There is a little friction here because the network seems not funny enough to handle. So this is what makes it this is what make your paraphrasing unique. Totally zero plagiarism, because we have the first one here that says 500 words. We have the first one, I just use the simple word paraphrase this, use the second one using length, then the third one using synonyms. Synonyms here says different synonyms. That is the keyword we are using in this place. But the thing here is this is not as long, but the synonyms, and I think synonyms is what makes your content very beautiful. So from here at this place we have, let's read from here. Cristiano Ronaldo this was born on this, the capital of the Portuguese island of this, and grew up in the nearby parish of this. Is the fourth, and let's what we have here. Cristiano Ronaldo this in the primary city of Portuguese island of this is upbringing took place in the neighboring Sant. This he stand as the fourth and youngest offspring. You say this is a total different ball game. So now we're going to try the number 4. Use a different style of approach. This one is called creativity. So you can specify here. You can see from here we have this called creativity. Yes. So we're going to use that very fast, and that is what we'll be doing now. Creativity. So let's come here and say use a paraphrase. Is going to put that word paraphrase and. So we're going to say paraphrase and use a different style of approach. Let's see what the creativity that comes in. Cristiano Ronaldo, born in the capital of this Island, spent his childhood in the nearby. Is trying to tell us is the youngest of 4 children born, and I believe this is very pretty to read. This is very pretty to read, you can see. And this is another prompt. I think it's very massive and it's very beautiful. All right, we'll be faster than this. So now let's take the last one here on the basic prompting. Paraphrase this context with simple grammar while keeping it formal. And yes, I believe this is beautiful because from here we have this one called the formal and the academic. So when it comes to academic and formal, this is a very good one you want to use so that it doesn't speak jargons, because sometimes it's good we follow the academic jargons that content is all about. So when we come here now, we can say paraphrase from here, and I'm going to put that, just paste that. Okay, we already have paraphrase, so we're going to clear this content with simple grammar and keep it formal. So you're going to patiently wait. It's going to start writing. Simple, I said make it simple. It's the youngest of 4 children and keep on writing. You can see the difference. But I think the advanced makes it more pretty. The advanced is one thing I want us to consider. Now we're going straight to the advanced. The fourth one say, I want you to paraphrase this extensively. Expand on it and make it engaging. Ensure you use formal words. This formal word is one thing I advise you always use when paraphrasing. So now I'm going to put that here now, and we'll see the result of it. So we're going to paste that and hit on save. So now Cristiano Ronaldo, born on this, hail from this of the principal city of the Portuguese island of this, is formative year unfolded in the neighboring Santo. You see, this making it beautiful and making it engaging. So anyone who is reading this, engage in your writing. And engagement is one thing about writing. If nobody engage in what you're writing, it becomes boring. It becomes very, very boring. So now you can see it's getting longer and getting more beautiful. So his lineage bear a unique history facet with his great mother Isabel. Should be a Portuguese definition, originating from the island of Vicente in Portuguese Cape Verde, later migrating to this, and all this you can see. So now we have tried at least 6 prompts. We want to keep on trying, remaining 4 to go. Then we'll try in the next 2 here. Paraphrase everything like a pro. This is what makes it interesting. Ensure you paraphrase each word, expand it, use a different style of intro, be formal as well. So that is what we want to try. Then number 3 here is paraphrase the first line and every word, and paraphrase and paragraph extensively and expand while incorporated some stylistic element and paraphrasing choices to give the information a distinct voice. So this is when you want it to be more powerful. So this is what we're going to paste in this place. We're going to paste that now in this place, and we'll move on. So let me clear this stuff. This I we used. You can decide to put the stuff here before your contest, but I advise you put the contest before telling you what to do. So we're going to hit on save. Then it's going to say born on the 5th of this, Cristiano Ronaldo entered, and this is full-time plagiarism free. This is a different style of writing. So you can see I've given you at least good numbers of style you can use to write. The ancestry of this bears a unique and diverse narrative. His paternal grandmother. You see, this is more massive and this is more great. Now, I want you to smash the like button in this video and turn on the notification bell, because I believe you've really enjoyed this tutorial and you are learning a lot. You don't have to check this always when copying content. You just have to go straight to ChatGPT and pick one of the prompts you think is best among these 10, which I'll be sharing with you. Send me a message on WhatsApp, then I'll send you this template. All you have to do is to just copy, but if you can take your time to start writing all this, you can type it as well. All right, but it's totally available for free. You're not paying anything when you're getting this. Then the number 4 here is paraphrase the first line and every word, and paraphrase extensively and expand while incorporating some stylistic element. But now this is it. Make it easy for a grade C student to understand and remain formal in writing. Then the number 5, which is the best, is paraphrase extensively and make it 100% plagiarism free. This is how you are going to do it. Expand on it, number 1. Use formal writing, number 2. Make it easier for a grade C student to understand. Incorporated some stylistic elements. Now, this last one is what we are going to be trying before we end this tutorial when it comes to paraphrasing. Now you can see this one gives us a more longer word, a lengthy word, sorry, and I think this is even preferable when it comes to writing sorry. All right, sorry for that. When it comes to writing long, I think this is even preferable. So now we're going to use the last one here, which is paraphrase. So we're going to click on this. We're going to replace that with that last stuff. I'm going to hit on submit. Then we're going to wait. Now it's going to give us two options. It depends. So it said Cristiano Ronaldo born on this, Cristiano Ronaldo this. You're going to check the two and see which one you feel like using. You can see it's still writing and it's keep on writing for you and keep on joining down, and it's not even stopping anytime soon. And we have this one, we have this. So you take your time and read through and see. So we said grade 5, remember. So born on this, hails from this, the capital city, his childhood unfolded in the name borrowing days, is the youngest of the 4 siblings with older brother days. Interestingly, Cristiano Ronaldo's name was inspired by his father's administration for actors and stuff, and they keep on writing. So you can pick and see which one suit. If you can decide to use this distinct voice, because I think this distinct voice has won it all. This one here won everything. It won everything. So that is when it comes to paraphrasing and getting your content. You can decide to tell ChatGPT to make it longer, make it creativity, anything you want to ask. If I come here and I say, I am making a book. I am making a book. Let's say I'm making a book for this place, a book called Masculine Man. I need table of content. Now it's going to start writing and trying to tell you, okay, masculine mind is a crucial step in, okay, you can say create table of content. And what I want to tell you is ChatGPT follow your instructions. It's not going to stop. It's still writing. You can check. So these are the table of content here. If you don't want to, you can stop it here. So now you can see. Then when you're done and you want to write extensively, you want to tell it, please write extensively on this. Then you can say define masculinity in 15 word. It's going to define and expand. When you're done, you're going to go to the next one. Purpose of this book, of the book. Please write extensively using grade 6 understanding. Or make it easy for a grade 6 student to understand. Depending, when I mean grade 6 student, someone who is not too intelligent. Yes, you can say, then write expansively, make it interesting, using all this prompting I've given you. And before you know, you have a very long book in few seconds or few minutes. I believe this tutorial is helpful, but it's advisable you subscribe to my channel, to be honest. And I want you to chat me on WhatsApp in case you find it difficult to really grab some things. If you have any tutorial you want me to create, then you can put at the comment section and say, hey, I want this tutorial. Then I'll make the tutorial and get back to you immediately. So thank you for your time. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you as well for hitting on the notification bell. And if you want this stuff I've talked about, send me a message and say, I want the template for paraphrasing, and I'm going to send it to you immediately. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.